Hey Emilio, how's it going?
Hey man, I appreciate that Rogers rate on my insurance so much. How might I let you win today?
Rogers rate? You know State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Really? Is that so? Alright. Remember. I come down yet?
Hey Art Gamer, how you doing, man? So today we are going to be going from I don't know how to pronounce that, Osoyoos in British Columbia over to Moab, Utah. I decided to take off Frosty's winter mod for this particular stream. Uh, no real particular reason. I might go back and forth with using it. But for purposes of this stream, I decided just to do away with it. So again, hello Art Gamer. I see Emilio in here. I'm pretty sure people will start trickling in here in just a second, but we're gonna go ahead nonetheless. We're gonna go ahead and get going. This run, as you see, is only a little under 1,100 miles today, so not quite as long as before. Hey Santiago, how you doing? So our first stop, I didn't set that, will be gonna stop probably. We're gonna probably stop right outside of Spokane, Washington. So we're gonna be starting in Canada, and we're gonna be ending up in Utah instead of the other way around. So. I'm doing all right, Santiago. How you doing? How's everybody doing this Monday evening? Spanish? No. No habla inglés. Or no habla. No, I don't speak Spanish. The same one as yesterday, that Detroit diesel. I think it's like 579 horsepower or something like that. As you see here, we are going with the Warren Transport skid, doing the ATS fleet drive this evening. Watch, it's gonna be somebody coming out. No, it's not. I'm surprised. It usually is somebody sneaking out. And they usually end up hitting me. You eat spinach? I think spinach is so nasty. I used to eat that when I was a kid, but oh man, like I think my grandmother fed it to me just a little too much. I'm not hooked on spinach. I'm sorry. Why can't you play American Truck Simulator now? I'm up here listening to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're playing the Washington football team. Your G27. Oh wow, when did this happen? I do not like sweet potatoes, man. I don't like sweet potato pie. I don't like sweet potato fries. Ugh. Now, which lane am I supposed to go into? I don't think it matters. I turned in the wrong way too. I guarantee I won't be able to go through. I don't think they're gonna let me through here. If not, I'm gonna have to back up. May not let me through here. I'm about to find out. If not, I'm gonna have to just probably back up or fly over, you know. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna let me through, is it? Nope. I'll let that side through. Let's see if it lets my side through next. It might not. I don't know. Now. Oh wow, that long, huh? Yeah, I might have to fly over. I came in at the wrong spot, so I figured I did, but so you gotta wait that long. Now, where did you have to order it from? Like Logitech? Yeah, I'm supposed to have it came out right here, I think. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So, like, how did it break? Like were you just playing the game and then it just broke? I don't play Friday the 13th. I don't even have it. I mean, the closest thing I have is Dead by Daylight. That's the closest thing I had to Friday the 13th. And the only reason I don't play Friday the 13th is because I've heard so many like bad reviews on Friday the 13th, you know. Oh wow, so they still haven't responded to you yet. Oh wow. Yeah, that is a weird thing. See, you know what? And that's why I want to get another wheel. Just for that reason, just to have it as a backup. Because there's going to come a time where this wheel is going to quit working. And then when it does, I don't want to be without a wheel. So I had a backup wheel. I had the same exact Driving Force GT wheel, and I sold it because I needed the money. But now I wish I would have just kept it, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna need it one day, and then I'm gonna wish I would have kept it. You know. Oh, you don't know so much English? Oh, so you're just gonna just re-put it back together, I see. So what, did he end up selling it? Uh, 1.39. He threw it out in the garbage. Like, why? Like, oh shoot. Like, why would you throw away something like that, you know? In that good of a condition. Oh yeah, easily, you know. 250 at least. He could have, yeah, he definitely could have got something off of it. If he was just gonna throw it away, he might as well put it on Marketplace. He just sat there for it. It took a long time to go. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate that. There's a big train con. I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, just drive and get on with your trip, you know. I don't even know why they even stop like that, really. I can't speak on that radio. So we are just now entering into Colville, Washington. So you think Wyoming's gonna be next? Hey Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, I can't wait for Wyoming. Yeah, I can't wait for Texas. I think that's the one state that I'm definitely eager to dive into. But Wyoming will be welcoming also. But can you imagine when they actually do announce Texas? Oh, really? What did they say on Twitter? Mike, Uber, it's going okay. I was supposed to have work today, but I woke up a little late. No, not that I woke up late. I went to bed late. So, I decided to sleep in today. I'm definitely going to have to work tomorrow, though. I'm definitely going to have to work tomorrow and probably Wednesday. I'm not sure yet, but I have to complete this quest. I have to get like 40 or 50 trips to get like an extra like $80 or something like that. Oh, it is. We say get busy for Amazon. See, I left them, and I do not miss them one bit. I mean, I only missed them in the fact that I was getting a steady paycheck every week, and it was actually worth something. But the amount of money they were paying me, it just wasn't worth the toll it took on my body, you know. The body just took a beating, and only for $15 an hour, it just wasn't worth it to me no more. Oh yeah, everyone is gonna go nuts, cause that's the one state. I think that's the one state besides New York and maybe Florida where everybody's gonna go nuts, and that's if they even get all the way to New York. They may not, you know. Hey Joe, what's up, man? Yeah, $15 an hour it just wasn't worth it, man. Like I said, the constant beating your body took, getting in and out of the van. I mean, the only good thing is that I lost a lot of weight. Like, I think I lost like 10 pounds in like my first 3 weeks. But like I said, it just the beating your body took, it just wasn't worth it, you know. It wasn't worth the $15 an hour. And then to also hear that you have some companies out there, I'm not sure if yours is the same way, but you have some companies out there that was giving their drivers, like say if they only worked 6 hours, they were still getting paid for 10. My job wasn't even doing that. If we worked 6 hours, that's exactly what we got paid. I'm doing all right, Joe. And we're talking about, you gonna let me go? Oh, thank you. Well, we're talking about the new DLC for this game that I'm playing right now. I'm not doing nothing really, Joe. Just trucking and watching the Steelers play the Washington football team. But yep. So yeah, Amazon, it just really wasn't working for me. I mean, maybe in a different light, it probably could have worked, but they would have had to pay me more than just $15 an hour. So, but I'm content with what I'm doing right now. I don't like the beating that it's taking on my car, but I just couldn't do Amazon no more. No, right now, this game, Mike, is only on the West Coast right now. So, Only the West Coast states are out. We got Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Idaho, Utah, and New Mexico, and Colorado. So they're going east. They're working their way east, trying to. Making sure I don't miss my turn here. Think I'm supposed to turn here? Hey, Paul, how you doing? We were just talking about Joe, Texas, coming out whenever, and Wyoming. Yeah, see, where I was at, we did 10-hour days, 4 days a week. And like I said, there are some companies that paid you 10 hours regardless of how much you work. You know, if you only work 6, you still got paid 10, but not where I'm at. I mean, not where I was. You think 2 states a year is not worth the money? Well, I mean, that's why some people probably don't have all the states yet. Some people just don't think it's worth the money. I mean, you figure you pay $20 for this game, and then you pay you figure $20 to $25 a year in state DLCs. You know, I mean, I love the game, so I don't mind paying, but I know a lot of people wouldn't say that, you know. Now, see, we get paid for, we got paid for holidays when I used to do it. You know, because the company that I worked for, they used to do transportation for people with mental and physical disabilities. But ever since the pandemic, a lot of those contracts are temporarily on hold, and they provide transportation for their own clients. So they decided to pick up contracts with Amazon and with FedEx, and then that's how I got on with Amazon. So pretty much any benefits we had with the previous job pretty much carried over. So we got paid for holidays and vacation time and stuff like that. So I mean, but like I said, at the end of the day, $15 an hour, it just really wasn't. I said it really wasn't hitting it. It definitely wasn't hitting it for me. No, I stopped here part of my break. Stopped at part of my break. I still got 900 miles or so to go. Probably gonna stop again. Maybe there. Stop maybe there. I think that's outside of, what is that, Lewiston, Idaho. Well, we won't see all 50 states for probably a long, long time now. That is for sure. Yeah, it'll be a while before we see all 50. So again, we are going over to Moab, Utah. We left British Columbia. We started off in Canada this time just for a little bit. Maybe after this run, I'm going to try to find a local run, hopefully in Canada, so we can explore more parts of it. Hey, Soap, what's up? Oh, they stopped the Steelers. Not bad at all. I'm up here watching the Steelers in a Washington football game. The Steelers is up right now, 7-0 in the second quarter with about 5 minutes left. Yeah, I figured I'd stream today for a little bit, because tomorrow I'll be working, so I don't know if I'll be up for it at that point. I was going to do NASCAR. Eventually, I'm going to start getting into that. I want to practice first before I start doing the stream for it. I'm trying to find different things to do outside of American Truck Simulator, because, I mean, you can only do this for so much before, you know, before it gets to be repetitive. So, I want to dib and dab in different things. So we got 14 likes already in this stream. So we're about to go ahead, keep on going here. Orlando, what's up, man? How you doing? Out the Browns, come on now. You see how they played the first half? They were up like 38-7. I mean, they were on fire. I had never seen that much intensity by them in a long time. And especially against the Titans. And that's the game we were supposed to lose. We were supposed to lose that game, and somehow we ended up winning. I don't know how we did it, because the second half, we only scored 3 points. And I thought for a minute that we were going to drop that game. No, you didn't miss anything, really. But I'm glad they won. They 9-3 now. That it keeps distance between us and them Baltimore Ravens, you know. That's the team I worry about. I might do Euro Truck Simulator. I'm not that big into it, and it's really not that big on my channel. So, I probably won't do ETS2. Maybe once Iberia comes out, I probably will then, but not before then. Okay. When do you... Oh, you said Wednesday? Yep, Pittsburgh and scored again. sure I don't hit that thing back there. Yeah, they do, don't they? See, that's the game I expect them to lose, but that's okay if they lose this game, or if they lose that game because they beat the Titans. So, the way I figured it was that Cleveland were going to lose 3 games to end the season. They were going to lose 3 more games to end the season, and then they would have won maybe another game. So they would ended up like, or 2 more games. So they would ended up like 10-6, you know, and I was okay with that, and because they weren't supposed to beat the Titans, they weren't supposed to beat the Ravens, and they're not going to beat the Steelers. So I figured that those were the 3 losses that the Browns was going to get to end the season, you know. And then when they beat the Titans, I said, well, you know, that's perfect, because that's one of the wins we weren't even supposed to win. So I expect the Browns to go 10-6. I don't think they'll beat the Ravens. I definitely don't see them beat the Steelers. So that places them at 9-5. And I think they'll win the other 2 games. So I think they'll go 10-6, 11-5. Yeah, the Saints is my other favorite team. Yep, my number 1 team is always going to be the Browns, followed by the Saints, and then the Cardinals. Oh, they play on the 14th. All right. Ravens have Dallas tomorrow. That should be a win, you think. Browns, Titans, and Kansas City. Who was that for? The Saints? Whose schedule is that? Dallas do suck. I think that's a given, though. I think that is an automatic given. All your favorite teams, okay. So like the Browns. At least it's 2 of us that's like the Browns, right? I get so many haters out here, man. People that just, even with the Browns being 9-3, they're still denying the Browns. You know, I'm not saying the Browns is great, but you gotta admit the Browns is doing something that they haven't done in a long time, and that's win games. You know, I don't care how much Cincinnati sucked, or, you know, I don't care how much them teams we beat suck. Because we were not supposed to beat the Titans, and we did. You know, last year we were not supposed to beat Buffalo, but we did. You know. I don't watch the Titans too much to say that I like or dislike them. The same thing with Kansas City, so I can relate with the Browns. Cincinnati hasn't had a good year in recent memory. Not that I can remember. I don't remember a good year from Cincinnati. I don't remember them having a good year when Andy Dalton was there. And then that one coach, I can't think of his name. Yeah, Marvin Lewis. That was his name. Well, I mean, you have to admit, I mean, I'm pretty sure those same people, you know, up there in the New England states are saying that the New York Jets suck, you know. Probably saying the same thing about the Patriots. Because you got to admit, the Patriots not the same without Tom Brady. Cam Newton definitely ain't going to be that guy. Yeah, you can get a Mexico and Canada map. Actually, you could probably add on Viva Mexico right now and have it compatible. Yeah, the Patriots, they're never going to be the same. When Tom Brady left and Rob Gronkowski, that was truly an end of an era, you know. Because that era is not going to start up again with Cam Newton. You know, he's definitely no Tom Brady. Not even close. Oh, okay, Orlando. I mean, then one could have the argument that Pittsburgh is even good. I mean, they're 11-0, but who do they really face where this season where you actually could sit there and say that, oh, you know, maybe they could have lost that game. You know, who did they play where you could actually say that they were a legitimate threat to the Steelers? Nobody. Not yet. You know. What about him in Canada? Ravens, yeah, perhaps. That's one team out of what, 11, 10, you know. The Steelers had perhaps one of the easiest schedules that I've known so far, you know. Yeah, there's no snow in Canada unless you get that mod that I had yesterday. Or some variation of it. Oh, Baker Mayfield. Nope. But I'm getting close though. I am getting close, but actually I'm stopping somewhere that has a fuel station. So no, my 4 ways was on because I was going slower than the speed limit. But yeah, Pittsburgh, they played Buffalo, I think it's coming up, actually, if I'm not mistaken. See, I always get confused here. I don't think I'm supposed to get off there. I always get confused in those little junctions like that. About to pull over and get some fuel anyway. I usually shut off the engine when I pull over. Probably should have went in right there, but about to see if I go in up here. Oh wow, so did you end up running out of fuel? Oh wow. So let's see, we are in Lewis State. Now you got 760 miles to go. And we'll stop right there next. Yeah, we'll stop right there about. I bet it was a close call. The point of this game is to deliver loads, pretty much. Drive, pick up a load, drop it off. I am headed to Moab, Utah. Yes, I have been in Vegas several times. Yes, I was. I was about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. Why did I leave? It just came down to me needing to be home. Family needed me. Yep, family needed me. My daughter was too young at the time for me to be away as long as I was. I personally don't like driving in this game at night. Usually I switch. Usually I change the time to during the day. But I said that I would actually do a whole drive-through without doing that. But yeah, that's the only reason why I came back from being on the road. Like I said, my daughter was too young at the time. You know, that whole being on the road thing was new to my wife. And I was ready to do that as a career, but it just wasn't the right time. How much do I make a week at Uber? It depends. I do Uber and Lyft, but Uber has a lot of promotions, and if I do a whole week, because usually their promotions is if you do 80 rides in a week, they give you extra $230. And if I do that Monday to Thursday, because that's pretty much what it is, I could get about $700 Monday to Thursday, and then could get another $200 to $250 on Friday. So if I was to do a whole week, I could make about $950. But I don't do a whole week, so I would say I average about 4, 5 a week, because I don't do it full time. I do not plan on going back out on the road. I think those days are honestly past me, just because I will probably never be in a position where, or my family will probably never be in a position where I can say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna be gone for 4 weeks out of the month, or 3 weeks out of the month. I mean, you know, blah blah blah. I don't think I will ever be in that position where I can do that. You know, it's just, I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love being on the road. I'm just not in a position to. You know. Carter. Yeah, I'm just not in a position to. I don't think I ever will be. You know, my family's not in the position for it to be able to deal with that or anything. I honestly don't know, Mike. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I would still say, Mike, I would still say at the end of the day I would be back out on the road again, but the longer it takes, the more likely it's not going to happen. Well, Uber isn't what it's all caked up to be, man. Because, like I said, you get paid, but in return, you still got to take out your own taxes. Even though I say I make $1,000 a week, you still got to take out about 25% taxes. You know, and then you got to do maintenance on your car because your car will take a beating. You know, you're always putting gas in the car. So, I mean, while it's money to be made, it's just hard, you know. All right, Orlando. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, there might be an opportunity for that for me, but just right now, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I shouldn't even say that because I'm about to be almost 40, you know, and I really don't have anything. I mean, I have my CDL to show for it, which is why at the end of the day, I said to myself, well, there's part of me that wants to go back out on the road, you know, and then let that be my career. Part of me wants to get into Greyhound, you know, drive for Greyhound. But I think ultimately what I'm going to do is once I move, because I plan to move out of state, I'll probably drive for the city buses and then just ride that out to the sunset. Pretty much. Somewhere on the West Coast. Yep, somewhere on the West Coast. California, maybe Arizona, somewhere over there. Hey Ernie, what's up, man? I wrote you this last night, I think. Wrote you on Facebook. Mike, you already know. See, you know, Mike, how I started off was I pretty much started off with only getting 4 or 5 totes for like a week or two. Then I stepped up to like 10 to 12, and then I think the most I had in one day was 20 totes. And that was the day I had like 200 stops and like 300 packages. That took me exactly 10 hours to complete. Hey, guess what, man? How you doing? Probably, Amazon. I guess it depends on the DSP, but yeah, after peak season, I imagine some drivers will be laid off, or if they're not laid off, their hours will be reduced somehow. You know. Oh, you got all the states on ATS? I have them all myself. 20 bags, 15 overflows, fit all in your Sprinter van. Yeah, like I said, I think the most I had was like 200 and like 2 stops, and maybe like 300 packages. Like I said, that took me about 10 hours. Hey, to each his own. You know, I don't brag. If I have a fast day, you know, if I had a fast day with Amazon, I don't brag about it to the next person. You know, only because you don't know how that person feels about that. You know, a lot of people didn't like that. You know, when people be like, "Oh, I completed, 200 packages in like 3 hours," you know. I don't do that because that definitely makes nobody feel good. I mean, congrats to you, Adrian, for doing that, but a lot of people can't do that. That's hard to do. Oh, you got coast to coast? Well, I can tell you coast to coast sucks. Everything about coast to coast sucks. I don't like that mod. You will never see that mod on this channel. It's a lot of copy and paste. I have nothing good to say about coast to coast at all. Oh, you didn't pay any attention? Oh, nothing wrong with that, man. You started at 7:15. Yeah, we usually started at like first we started off at like 10, and then we got pushed back to like 12:30. Now, that's one thing I have to say. I was pretty consistent in the Mentor app. I always stayed at 8:50, which is probably why it took me so long to complete stuff. Whoa. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't even take that turn the way I wanted to. I'm going to just pull over right here. I probably will advance time from here though, because I do not like driving in the dark. No, everyone is not fit for that job. I'm telling you, and I found that out myself. I mean, like I said, I like the job. It helped me lose weight and everything. So I dropped a lot of weight in just the 3 weeks. My first 3 weeks, I really dropped weight. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't worth the beating it took. I wasn't fit for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't fit for it. I did it because I needed money to provide for my family, and that's what I did. And it was a means until I found something better. It just wasn't for me. You know, it just wasn't for me at all. You know, and yeah, 140 packages is a lot, but I'm telling you right now, that's going to get more than that. Like I said, I was doing consistently probably 180, 200 stops for the last 3 weeks I was there. You know, it's rough, man. It's rough. I need to go a little bit further than that. Let's see. There's 163. Try to get a little bit further out. That's 234. I could do that. You finally caught me online. Hey, what's up, man? I was online yesterday. But yeah, I stayed pretty consistent with the Mentor app. Like I said, I was easily 850 pretty much every week. Like there might have been a couple weeks where I dipped to like 820 for whatever reason. And that's even with me backing up, you know, and stuff like that. I didn't care. You know, they told us not to back up, but a lot of times I did, just simply because I'm not about to sit here and park 2 blocks down the street because of whatever reason just to deliver packages. That wasn't me. You know, I couldn't do it. So with that being said, I was not about to sit here and constantly have to walk from 2 blocks down. So I would just back up all the time. For Amazon, yeah. I mean, I was doing deliveries for Amazon, but yeah, pretty much doing deliveries for Amazon, you know. And like I said, it had its ups, it had its downs. It definitely wasn't perfect. I can tell you that for a fact. No scanning in the van. The only time I scanned in the van was when they were envelopes or small boxes, where I could just, you know, scan them, grab them, just walk them up to the door, drop them, take a picture, keep it moving, you know. But there's tips and tricks for everything. Like if you watch my past videos, like I started to learn, and this is not to say anything wrong or tell you to do anything wrong, but when I first started at Amazon, I did everything like legit by the book, you know. But then I started to realize that if I kept doing things legit by the book, I would never finish on time. You know, I'm not saying I cut corners and I wasn't safe, but at the same time, stuff that they were telling me not to do, I had to do it if I wanted to finish on time. So there would be things I would do, like they tell you not to put packages in the front seat, but I would empty out my tote, the one I was working on, and what I would do is I would look through my Rabbit and I would scan down to the very last package for that tote, and I would put that in my seat first, and then I would scroll back up until I got to the first stop, and all those packages were sitting in the front seat. Obviously I can't put oversized there, but I would empty out all my totes, or I would empty out the first tote I was working on and organize all that in my front seat, so that when I got to a stop, I would just simply scan, keep it moving. Now, obviously, like I said, for oversized, I would have to go in the back still. But for the most part, I just scanned, and I kept it moving. You know. But yeah, it was so much faster scanning in the van versus having to get out, find the stuff, walk up there, and then scan it. Because then you still got to take a picture, too. And all that takes time, you know. All that takes time. So that's what I would do. I would take that tote, I would empty it out, I would sort it to where my last stop is at the bottom and my very first stop is at the top. And then when I got to the address, I took it right off the top, scanned it, kept it moving. You gotta do that. You know, you're not supposed to scan in the van. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna ever say do something that you're not supposed to do. But yeah, they tell you that you're never supposed to scan in the van. I don't know why, for whatever reason, but eventually that's the one way you can be quicker. Is you gotta scan in the van. You know, you had to do that. And then I got to the point where if I got to a stop, you know, and this happened more at the beginning of the shift, where if I'm, you know, let's say my very first stop of the day, let's say my very first stop had, I don't know, had a mixture of oversized and regular packages, I would skip that stop because I don't want to waste time going through and trying to find what oversized I needed. Because there's sometimes you have 30 oversized boxes just thrown in there, you know. So, you know, if I got to that one stop and it didn't, and it had, you know, oversized, and I had to, you know, look for them, I would just skip that stop and come back, because once you start going through the other stops and you start getting some of the packages out of there, you like you'll start seeing those oversized ones more easier, and then you can just grab them instead of spending 5-10 minutes trying to find it, you know. And yeah, you'll figure it out the more you start doing it. Wherever that bag. Yeah. Yeah, you'll find ways to be faster, because I think it took me about a good month before I started realizing that, hey, I can't keep doing this the way they tell me to, because otherwise you'll be there all night, you know. And they barely want you delivering packages past 8 o'clock, so. Like I said, I had got to the point, you know, like I said, that first stop, If it had any oversized in there, I skip it. Sometimes I wouldn't come back to it till the end of the day. But as you start going and you start getting packages out of that van, those oversized become more and more clear to you. And then you can just grab them without really spending 5-10 minutes looking for them. Because yeah, they say you could organize yourself when you're loading out, but you only get 10 minutes to do that. And trust me, it's going to take you 5 or 6 of them to grab your cards.
Now, did you explain to him about kind of like, how the Dolly is
And then it only leaves you really just 4 minutes to, take all, scan the packages, then throw them on your van. It's really all you got time for. Yeah, see, here you can't deliver after 8, but I guarantee you try to call in to Amazon, and they're going to still tell you to deliver it anyway. So don't let that 9 p.m. thing fool you, because if they see you still got 2-3 totes left, they're going to make you still deliver it. So I deliver packages until like after 10, Amazon don't care. They'd rather you not do it, but so now what part of Florida do you deliver? In what area? Yeah, I had to rescue a few times, and a few times I had to be rescued, but we were always short-handed, so I never had those 2, 3, 4 o'clock days, unless it was at the very beginning where I wasn't only getting but like 4, 5, 6 totes. See, the thing is that wore me out was the loadout. If I didn't have to do loadouts every day, I think I would be able to deliver packages much faster, but that takes a lot out of you, just those little 10-20 minutes. It sets your whole day. There's no coming day you will be rescued. That everybody has at least once. If they think you're behind. Did you see if she had any work?
Sorry?
Did you see if she had any work?
She do.
I was going to turn that on for her, and I was like, no, she might have work to do.
Oh, I need a minute. I just got off. Sorry. It's only been 12 minutes. That like a half hour.
Yeah, see, I'm not. Loadout it's just too much for like I said. We got like 3 carts, and then you gotta find them and have to sort it out and organize it at the same time. And like I said, it's not fit for everybody.
Big Joe was literally there. I'm glad I wrapped your gift though.
Right. Dude, who like to play this game on their free time? And no, I'm not into that. I mean, I want to try it, but I don't know. I just can't get into that. Oh, okay. Man, who are you talking to? Are you talking about me or are you talking about Mike? Oh, okay. In my free time, yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I'm gonna start learning how to get into other stuff like NASCAR. 'Cause I did just buy that, so I need to try that out. Why is it working? Why you say that for? Your monitor's not working?
to forward momentum, Goodyear, more driven. For a 7-year stretch starting in the late 80s, it was either the Niners or the Bills in the Super Bowl. So tonight, it's the Hoover Bowl. He'll explain in a bit. First, here's Chris Berman with them all.
Hi, Susie, and a happy December to everybody. The theme of Sunday they're looking pretty good. And then the realization that once you start losing, you do things to blow games at the most inopportune times. And that's unfortunately what happened. We're going to start our goals. I mean, it happened in Houston late, and it certainly happened in the Chicago Bears. We're once 5-1.
What's up? Nope, no Call of Duty. Why you say that? Oh, you tried streaming with Streamlabs OBS? I had to see what's going on, like why you having so much problem with Streamlabs, because you shouldn't have that much problem. Why would I be eating turkey sandwiches for? I'm alright, Noah. How you doing? So what exactly is Streamlabs doing that's giving you so much issue? Hey, what's up? Hey, Ahmad, how you doing? Yeah, that's weird. And what did you say you had your bit rate set at? I think you said like 4,500, right? I have to send you. I'm gonna send you screenshots of the settings that I have for OBS, and then maybe you can mirror those settings. No, I could set it for that. I could set it for that real quick. Enable voice. I don't have like no mods, but
Time to get the job done.
let's do that.
Let's do this. Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left. Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, that's 4,000. Yeah, I'm gonna send you my setup, because there could be many different reasons why yours is doing that. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Like I say, you shouldn't have that much issue. No, it's not a mod. There's mods out there that can add different voices, but the base function of it is already in game.
Go straight. Stay right, and then turn right.
It already comes on the truck. When you,
Right.
yeah, when you set up your truck, it already comes with it. Oh, okay. When you gonna stream that today? I might be here, maybe, because I only got like 180
Turn
miles
left.
left. Oh, I'm like level like 200, I think. Oh, okay. We gonna do more of the map mods. No, Thanksgiving was how?
Okay,
Thanksgiving
that's
was
fine.
like 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't have no food now
Stay
from
left,
then.
and then turn left.
Nothing would be
Turn
good
left.
right now. Probably getting smooth.
Tired of being on the computer. I had a decent night's sleep though. Just with Carter interrupting me and going back morning, but yeah. Gotta go to sleep on time and
Right, she need to also. Do like a normal 200 miles or so.
Recomputing. Stay left.
She had
Then turn
Thanksgiving. Might have had a sandwich. Yeah, not for those 2 weeks ago.
Turn left.
Well, almost 2 weeks ago. You had, yeah, well, I can't eat no turkey that's 10, 12 days old. I don't care if it's frozen or not.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
That's another reason I don't have voice navigation on. Is that it'll keep saying that if you go like 5 over. Not really. I don't eat it often. I know they say that is for dogs. If you give them a little bit of that.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Let me see.
ready to roll.
Allen wasn't even born the last time
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. Going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Going mainstream.
We are finished.
How you doing this evening? Got it in there. That was a little bit harder than the one yesterday. All right, folks, that will do it for this live stream. Thank you, everybody that did come through. Thank you, Joker Face, for coming through. Ernie, thank you for coming through. Uniquely Shay. She. I know I'm butchering it one way or the other. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Ahmad, Noah. Thank you, Soap. Thank you, everybody else that did come through. This is the Williams Transport Skin. Warren. I think I said Williams earlier, but Warren Transport Skin here. This can be found in the Steam Workshop. I will be putting the link of this in the description as well. I forgot to do that at the beginning. We got the Freightliner Cascadia here. You know that is the SES truck. We also got Creech Bomb sounds, and we have Promods installed. So that would do it for this live stream. As always, be safe during this pandemic, and until the next time, folks, you know what to do. Take care. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Next time I probably will be streaming will be on Wednesday. It may be another American Truck Simulator video. It might be NASCAR, just depending on how comfortable I can get with that. But I will be streaming. I'm about 70% sure it'll be Wednesday. And then I'm also 70% sure it won't be tomorrow. So this is the Great Simulator. Again, check out the links in the description box for the mods that I used in this video. And again, until next time, take care.
Turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie.